Hello, second graders. I hope you're doing well. I miss you all. My kitty cat, Vladimir, just popped up. I think he wants to say hi to you while we do some remembering about the orchestra. All right? Now, we have been talking about the family groups, the strings, the woodwinds, the brass instruments, and the percussion. Okay? I'm going to try to show a picture here of my screen that kind of makes you think a little bit about the orchestra. If I can get them all in here. All right. Now we're going to be reading a story in a minute about the orchestra, but right now I'm going to play some examples. Okay. This is where you're going to use your brain and your ears. Sometimes we music teachers call it auditory discrimination, but it's really just a fancy word for a guessing game using orchestra instruments. All right. So I'm going to play an example. I want you to think whether you're hearing strings, woodwinds, brass, or percussion. Here's the first example. What do you think? If you were thinking strings, that's the example we were hearing. If you were thinking something else, that's okay because we're just learning about the orchestra. Now here's example number 2. What do you think of that one? Did you notice banging sounds? Right, we know if something is being banged on or shaken, it's the percussion family. So that was an example of percussion. We got 2 more left to guess. Here's number 3. Sounds like some kind of blowing instrument. So would that be the woodwinds or the brass? If you were thinking woodwinds, you're right. All right. One more to guess. I bet you guessed that one, just knowing that we hadn't guessed the brass family yet. Plus, whenever I hear a trumpet sound, that's always a big tip to me that we're hearing the brass family. Now I want to share a book with you, which is a very silly book, but I love Amelia Bedelia books. And if you haven't read one before, you'll know that Amelia Bedelia is a very kind person who tries to be helpful, but she sometimes has trouble understanding exactly what people mean by their words. Okay? One of the things I love about this book, Bravo, Amelia Bedelia, it's written by Herman Parish, and the pictures are by Lynn Sweat. One of the things I love about it is that it's also about music, and it's an AR book. And I don't know if you're still doing AR at home, but if you are, this book is at a 2.5 reading level, and it's worth a half of a point. So this would be a good way for you to get some AR points. So, all right, I'm going to read you the book. I hope you enjoy Bravo, Amelia Bedelia. Once again, by Herman Parish, if you're looking for it on the AR list. It was the day of the school concert. Mrs. Rogers was very upset. "Where is Amelia Bedelia? I sent her to the station 2 hours ago to pick up our new conductor. The orchestra is waiting to practice and... "Yoo-hoo," said Amelia Bedelia. "I'm back." "Where is the conductor?" said Mrs. Rogers. "I told you to pick up the conductor." "I tried my best," said Amelia Bedelia, "but he was too big for me to pick up." A large man in a blue uniform followed Amelia Bedelia into the gym. "Oh, no," said Mrs. Rogers. "This man isn't the conductor." "He sure is," said Amelia Bedelia. "Look at his uniform." What kind of conductor do you think he is? A train conductor or a bus conductor, maybe? Oh. "I did not mean a train conductor," said Mrs. Rogers. "I meant a musical conductor." "He is very musical," said Amelia Bedelia. "He whistled all the way over here." Just then, a man in a nice black suit jogged into the gym. "I am sorry I'm so late," he said. "No one met me at the station." "The real conductor," said Mrs. Rogers. "Thank goodness you are here." I think Amelia Bedelia got a little mixed up. "Look, lady," said the other conductor. "I like music, but I've got a train to catch." "Catch a train?" said Amelia Bedelia. "Be sure to use both hands. Trains are heavy." "Never mind," said Mrs. Rogers. "I will drive him back to the station. Amelia Bedelia, you help the other conductor." "Hurry back," said Amelia Bedelia. "You do not want to miss the concert." The conductor said hello to the students. "Let's practice a few numbers," he said. He waved his baton to start the music. 1, 2, and 3. Amelia Bedelia kept on counting. 4, 5, and 6, 7, 8, and... "Stop," said the conductor. "Did we practice enough numbers?" asked Amelia Bedelia. The children giggled. "Don't count out loud," said the conductor. "You can tap your toe if you like." Amelia Bedelia bent over to reach her toes. Tap, 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 tap. The children began to laugh. Tap, tap, tap went the conductor's baton. "Quiet, please. We have to practice." He waved his baton. The orchestra began to play. Amelia Bedelia was enjoying the music until a bee flew in. "Shoo," said Amelia Bedelia. "Go away." She tried to swat that bee. She waved her arms around. The conductor stopped the music. "Miss Bedelia, I am the conductor. Only I get to wave my arms around." "Sorry," said Amelia Bedelia. "There is a B, see?" "ABC?" asked the conductor. "We're practicing music, not the alphabet." The orchestra started up again, but so did that bee. "Excuse me," said Amelia Bedelia. "May I borrow your pot lids?" The boy laughed. "Sure, here you go." "Bye-bye, bee," said Amelia Bedelia. The music came to a halt. "Miss Bedelia," shouted the conductor, "we're playing a B flat. Would you call that a B flat?" Amelia Bedelia looked at the bee. Absolutely, said Amelia Bedelia. A B couldn't get any flatter. A B flat is really a high and low sound in music, but Amelia Bedelia doesn't know that. So, you read notes, said the conductor. Only if they are addressed to me, said Amelia Bedelia. Do you play? Asked the conductor. I play every day. Mr. Rogers says I am an expert at fiddling. The conductor handed her a violin. An expert fiddler, he said. Then you must play by ear. If you insist, said Amelia Bedelia. She rubbed her ear across the strings. Ouch! Owie! Help! Cried Amelia Bedelia. A girl helped her untangle her hair. Expert fiddler indeed. Amelia Bedelia doesn't know a violin can sometimes be called a fiddle. Next time, you should use a bow. I'll use ribbons and barrettes too, said Amelia Bedelia. The conductor shook his head. You should try a different instrument. Which one? Asked Amelia Bedelia. Try the French horn, said the conductor, or maybe another wind instrument, or take up something in the string section. The audience began to come into the gym. It was almost time for the concert. Amelia Bedelia looked sad. Is there something I could play today? Said Amelia Bedelia. Only this, said the conductor. Anyone can play the triangle. Amelia Bedelia was so excited, she hit the triangle very hard. Ding-a-ding-a-ring-a-ding! Ding-a-ding-a-ring-a-ding! Play it lower, said the conductor. Amelia Bedelia sat down on the floor. I give up, said the conductor. Just hit the triangle once after the drum roll, and when you hear this, he signaled to a boy to play the chimes. Ding dong. I'll get it, said Amelia Bedelia. She ran for the nearest door. Come back here, said the conductor. Didn't you hear that doorbell? Asked Amelia Bedelia. No one is at the door, said the conductor. When you hear those chimes, you come in. That's easy, said Amelia Bedelia. She opened the door and went out. I think she thinks the chimes are a doorbell. Where are you going? Said the conductor. I have to go out before I can come in, said Amelia Bedelia. She shut the door behind her. Good riddance, said the conductor. I'll let her out after the concert is over. Every seat in the gym was filled. Mrs. Rogers got back just in time. Now where has Amelia Bedelia gone? Said Mrs. Rogers. She introduced the conductor to the audience. He waved his baton and the concert began. Amelia Bedelia heard the music start. I must listen for when to come in, she said to herself. She looked around the storeroom. While I wait, maybe I can find those instruments he told me about. Where would I find a string section? She picked up a piece of rope. This is the only string I see, said Amelia Bedelia. I'll cut off a section later. Amelia Bedelia looked some more. Aha! Wind instruments! Should I try a big one or a little one? She took the little wind instrument. Did you see what she really took? Don't think a fan is a musical instrument. Where would they put a French horn? Said Amelia Bedelia. She sat down to think. "Yo!" she cried. She looked where she had sat. "Lucky me, I found 2 horns. They may not be French, but they'll do." Ding dong! Whoops! There's that doorbell again, said Amelia Bedelia. "I'm late." She flung open the storeroom door. "Gangway, I'm coming in." The cord from the wind instrument got tangled in her legs. "Watch out," said Amelia Bedelia. She fell into the big bass drum. Ba-boom! The drum began to roll. It rolled right at the conductor. "Stop!" he yelled. "I said stop!" It stopped after it ran into him. The conductor was very mad. "You ruined the concert, Amelia Bedelia. What have you got to say for yourself?" Amelia Bedelia didn't know what to say, so she did what he had said to do. She hit the triangle once. Ding! All the students began to clap and cheer. "What a cool concert," said a boy. "I want to play in the orchestra," said a girl. "Me too," said each and every one. The conductor pulled Amelia Bedelia out of the drum. "Was that a good drum roll?" asked Amelia Bedelia. "You played it by ear," said the conductor. "I used my whole body," said Amelia Bedelia. Everyone was standing up and clapping. The conductor and Amelia Bedelia took a bow. "My gracious," said Mrs. Rogers. "Are you hurt, Amelia Bedelia?" "I had fun," said Amelia Bedelia, "but I'd rather fiddle around at home." "That is music to my ears," said the conductor. The next day, Amelia Bedelia made a thank you note for the conductor. She forgot to sign it, but somehow the conductor knew that it was from Amelia Bedelia. The end. Would you want Amelia Bedelia to come to help at one of our school concerts? I don't think so. I hope you liked the story. I hope you get some AR points. Have a great day, friends. Miss you.